everyone, welcome back to While You Were Cleaning. Today I'm going to be sharing with you what my family will be doing this year for New Year's. We stay home and we celebrate as a family. We do have 3 young kids. But the unique thing about this video is I am going to be doing our entire New Year's celebration using Dollar Tree products. Even the food and the drink items all going to be from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to show you some of the activities that we will be doing and some of the different things that I've put together for us to celebrate New Year's at home. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I hope that it's helpful for you. If it is, please hit that like button, please comment and subscribe, and we'll go ahead and get started. When I started filming this video, Dollar Tree did not yet have out a New Year party section, but these are the few sections that I found on some end caps, and I also picked up some items from the regular party aisles. I found these hanging decorations in the regular party aisle, and I picked up one in gold and then another in silver. These are very similar to the tissue paper pom-poms that they normally have out in the party aisle. You can get those in all sorts of colors, and I'll show you one in just a minute here. But I wanted to show you this one all put together. These are a lot easier to work with than the tissue paper pom-poms. The foil doesn't rip quite as easy as the tissue paper does, and then this is bigger, and these do only come 1 to a pack, where the tissue ones come 2 to a pack. I did pick up a pack of those tissue paper ones in this black color, and like I said before, these are a little bit harder to open up. They're a little bit harder to split apart the layers. I did want to make sure that I showed you all of the different decorations throughout the store, not just ones that are specifically for New Year's, but you can find great decorations in the regular party aisle as well, and that's where you can find these pom-poms. And if you want to use another color along with gold or silver for New Year's, they do have other colors as well. I also picked up some of the 14-inch number balloons to say 2020, and these are $1 each, and you do blow these up with a straw. I wouldn't suggest using helium on these because I think they are made of a little bit thinner material than regular balloons that you would use for helium, but they do blow up pretty easily with a straw. Sometimes you have to maneuver the straw a little bit to make sure that they're filling up. This 0 was a little bit harder to fill up for me, and it's just because the straw didn't go all the way through, I think, into the balloon. And then I did find these Happy New Year balloons as well in the store, and all of these, the numbers and the Happy New Year, all come in gold and in silver, and I'll show you here. I also found the gold ones in the store. I also wanted to blow up the happy balloon here to show you how simple that was to blow up. And I wanted to mention that the word and number balloons all come with holes at the top to hang them up. I found these hanging decorations in the regular party aisle, and I found them in the gold and then this kind of hollow silver color, and I'll open that up here so that you can see it. But I just kind of looped the string through to hold the 2 ends together, and then I taped these on the back. And then here you can see all of those different decorations hung up on my wall so you can see what they all look like together. I really love how these look. This whole setup here on my wall is $10 for all the different pieces to put this together, just to give you an idea. And I used just wrapping string to hang them up with and some tape to hold everything in place. I did also want to mention, don't blow these up too far in advance because they do leak air a little bit. You can also find these star and circle plates at Dollar Tree. This is the matte finish. You can also get them in a glossy finish. I love that Dollar Tree has these small sparkling white grape juice bottles. They're great for giving each of your guests their own bottle. And then I went through and added one of these tiny gift bows to the front of each of my bottles to dress them up a little bit. You can also find paper straws in gold and silver at Dollar Tree. And they have a few different types of cups to choose from as well. I picked out this one because it has 6 in a pack, but you can also find some other designs. And these were out with the New Year items. You can find party hats in different colors. I like that these were all a gold color. I wanted to put together a few table snacks, so I picked up these paper cups, but you can also use these cupcake liners instead. And then I picked up some Smarties and some peanuts, and then some of the dinner mints, which I wasn't sure if my kids would like the dinner mints, so that's why I picked up the Smarties as well, because they're very similar colors. These are very simple to put together. I just added some peanuts to the bottom of each of the cups, and then I added some Smarties on top for the kids, and then some dinner mints on top for my husband and myself. You can leave these separated, or you can mix them all together, whichever you like better. I wanted to put together some party favors as well, so I picked up these boxes from the wedding section and then a few packages of Hershey Kisses. And these boxes are pretty simple to put together. They do need some tape added to the bottom of them once you get them folded together, because once you push in the side of the box to bring the box together at the top, which I'll show you how I close it up in a minute here. Once you push it together like this, it kind of makes the bottom of the box pop open. So just add a little piece of tape to the bottom of the box to hold it closed. And then I just used a little piece of black ribbon and tied a knot, and then it's just this little curling ribbon. So you can use your scissors to curl it. And then I added a piece of tape to hold the top of the box together. Also in the party section, I found these star gift bags in gold and silver, and I'm just going to use these to make some grab bags for my kids. So I also found these party poppers out with the New Year's items. So I added those to one of the bags, and then to another bag, I added a few noisemakers for my whole family. I put together a New Year's video last year as well, and I shared a DIY for making your own party poppers. I'll link that at the end of this video. But another way to make your own party poppers that's a little bit simpler would be to use some balloons and then some confetti. These are also from the party section at Dollar Tree. And all you're going to do is fill the balloon with some of the confetti, and then you'll blow it up. And then I'll show you in a minute what it looks like when you're able to pop the balloon. But you could use these for decorations up by the ceiling and then just go through and pop them once it gets to 12 o'clock. Or you could just give one to each of your kids and let them pop them as well. I also picked up a couple desserts from Dollar Tree. This here has 8 cookies in the pack. And then I also picked up a thing of brownies, and these are individually wrapped. If you've tried either of these, let me know. Here are all of the different party items that I've shown you so far. I put those cookies on one of these silver trays that I also picked up in the party section at Dollar Tree. They came 5 to a pack, and then I finished up all of the different party favors and bags and things like that, and I opened up the package of hats so you could see what those look like, and then finished putting the bows on all of the bottles. The gold tablecloth is also from Dollar Tree, and I used some of the silver star confetti on top of that. Next, I want to share with you some recipes that I put together using all Dollar Tree foods, and I'm excited to share some recipes for the first time on my channel. First off, I have a potato soup recipe to share with you, and I do not eat gluten, and so I chose to make gluten-free recipes for this video. I wanted to make sure that I could actually eat and taste everything that I was showing you today. For the soup, you'll need 1 package of mashed potatoes, a carton of chicken broth, some cheddar cheese, 2 packages of ham, and a frozen package of broccoli. For the first step, you'll make the mashed potatoes according to the recipe on the back of the package. So for the package that I got, it uses water, butter, salt. Then you add in the mashed potatoes, you let them absorb the water, and then you also add in some milk. Keep your stovetop on medium to medium-high heat, and then you'll add in the carton of chicken broth, and you're going to want to whisk this into the mashed potatoes. And what it will do is the mashed potatoes are going to thicken the broth so that it makes a little bit more of a soup consistency. Keep whisking until all of the mashed potato clumps are gone from the soup, and then you can add in some spices. I added 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and then about 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. Once the main broth of your soup is heated up, you can add in the frozen broccoli and stir this in. And while this is heating through, you can start cutting up your ham. I got 2 packages of this ham and I cut this into 1/2-inch cubes. Once your ham is all cubed, you can also add that into the soup and it can cook along with the broccoli. While those are heating, I shredded the 6-ounce block of mild cheddar cheese. And then once your soup is all heated through and completely ready to eat, the last step you want to do is turn off the heat and then add in all of that shredded cheese. I actually make potato soup like this pretty often, and it's one of our family favorites. For dessert, I put together a fruit salad. I got my inspiration from a frozen fruit salad recipe, but after trying it both frozen and non, I preferred it not frozen. These are the ingredients that I used from Dollar Tree: frozen mixed berries, berry banana blend, and then a package of blueberries. But after tasting these blueberries, they are not very good, so don't use those. Use another mixed berries instead. And then crushed pineapple, Cool Whip, and then a package of cream cheese. And this is regular cream cheese. They also have a whipped one there at Dollar Tree. And then I used 3/4 cup of sugar. For the first step, you're going to add your cream cheese and your sugar into a bowl, and then you're going to use a mixer of some sort. I have a hand mixer, so I use that. You're going to whip together the 2 of these until they are well blended together. Next, strain your can of crushed pineapple and mix that in to the cream cheese mixture. Next, you'll add in your frozen berries. I started off by adding in just about half of each of these bags to see what it looked like first, and then I ended up adding in the whole bag. So you can just add in the whole bag the first time around, except for the blueberries. Like I said, don't use those. They had a weird texture to them once they thawed. So just add in another mixed berries instead, because the berries were actually really good. So maybe it's just a difference between the brands. Lastly, you'll add in the entire package of Cool Whip, and you're just going to mix this in to the rest of your ingredients. If you are planning to eat this as a frozen fruit salad, you can spread it into a 9x13 pan. Otherwise, you can just put it in a dish that you can store in the fridge. And like I said, I preferred it without it being frozen, but you may prefer it frozen. And lastly, I wanted to share a punch recipe with you. So these are the cups that I did purchase from Dollar Tree. So I wanted to show you what they look like with the punch inside of them. And then I'll go ahead and share, these are the ingredients that I'm using. I picked up a bottle of lemonade, and then one of these larger bottles of mango juice, and then some lemon lime soda. I used a 2-quart pitcher for putting together my punch. I added in half of the lemonade bottle and then shook up the mango juice and added in half of that one as well. And then I filled up the rest of the container with lemon lime soda. And those are all of my Dollar Tree New Year's celebration ideas. I hope that this video has been helpful for you and has given you some ideas of some things that you can use for yourself for New Year's. This is the first time I have ever shared recipes, and if you would like to see more Dollar Tree recipes in the future, please let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye!